Assalamu alaikum jami'an wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'd like to thank you for attending this meeting, and I would like to welcome very experienced gentlemen here, and they are very old in Bahrain safety society, and no need to introduce them actually. Most of you knew them. Mr. Hasan is Mashreq CEO, and Mr. Okay, is Mashreq consultant. So we will have two parts in this meeting. The first part will be on NEBOSH IGC syllables. Then we will have defensive driving will be led by Dr. Ala. So please welcome Mr. Hasan first, and welcome Mr. Ala.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, I'd like to thank you for coming to our presentation, and I would like also to thank Bahrain Health and Safety Society for giving us this opportunity, to brief you about the changes in NEBOSH, and of course later on I will talk about defensive driving. Of course, I would like to welcome Mr. Yasser for organizing this one, Hasan Shaban, and the rest of the management team. I must not forget to thank the previous people who really served a lot in the Health and Safety Society. For example, Ahmed Khalil, he was with us several years, the board director. Okay, so he did a lot for the Health and Safety Society. Of course, the rest of the team, Hasan, he really worked hard really for Bahrain Society, Yasser Ibrahim, and of course we will not forget Ali Wishub. Okay, he also contributed a lot. Of course, headed by the chairman, Dr. Musa. I'd like to thank them all actually. So everybody played an important part for the society. We went through difficult times, but everybody contributed. Now, Yasser, Hasan Shaban, and Hasan Shaban, and the rest of the team, they are very active, and I'd like to thank them. Today I'm going to touch a little bit. These are the things I just talked about very quickly. I will talk about why I specialize in health and safety, the changes in NEBOSH IGC syllabus, and the new products NEBOSH have, the learning partners, and the use of latest technology in training. So specializing in health and safety, why do you think we have, why do you specialize in health and safety? What do you think? Why do you think it's important? Why specializing in health and safety is important? Why do you think so? Why do you specialize in health and safety?
Because people's life is matter.
People. Okay, so the primary will be to protect the life, so you're human. If you think this one in mind, then you are on the right path. If you are just thinking about money, this is not a good approach, So you are thinking to protecting life of people. That's a human reason. Human accident, so more about people. This is the number one. Of course, there are other benefits, is a rewarding career, is much better pay. And of course, there is law. I don't know if there's somebody in the Ministry of Labor here. Nobody? Okay. There's a law which says that you have to recruit health and safety officers. If you have 50 employees or more, you should have a full-time safety officer. So a chance for jobs, So look, everybody's looking for safety officers.
Some organization, but also it's mandatory.
It's by law. It's mandatory by law, which means it's easy to find it with good pay. Career in health and safety. How many people of you start from scratch and move up the ladder? I would like to know how many people. Tell me, what did you start? What did you take? What course you took first? And then how did you come up?
Can I start?
Yes.
Okay, I started my career once I got my NEBOSH certificate, IGC. I started as a safety officer training in a small contracting company. That time Hasan was my manager. Remember me, Hasan? Okay, then I grew up from there to a bigger contractor, I got my oil and gas with Mr. Ali in concept, and it opened for me other paths. And now I'm working with a very well-known company. I'm working for Tatwir.
Yeah, so that maybe has good experience.
The
Okay, tell us
first,
something about you.
actually, the first things started the first day with Ahmed Khalil and Hasan Ali. They are the first people teach me in safety. I would like to appreciate you all. And that was my spark started from them. It was staying. And I was in concept when I listened to safety courses like advanced certificate. I couldn't remember the certificates a long time ago. Now I'm working for Tatwir, I'm just growing. And this society, gentlemen, let me take this opportunity. This society for you, and it is belong to you. We just organizing, but you are the one who's driving this society. And personally, I call Mr. Ahmed because we cannot forget him. We cannot forget Hasan Laud. We cannot forget Ayub. We cannot forget anyone, every member here, because they are the one who carried out from 70s to 90s. Now we're gonna go 20s. So we cannot forget that. So let's go together and drive forward.
Thank you. So we received several questions regarding this. Where shall we start? Which course shall we start? How can we grow up? Yes.
Basim wants to share his story also.
Yasser can allow us more time. I don't know.
I will allow you for.
Okay. If you want to share, it's okay. You can share with us.
I actually started because of you and Tamkeen program in 2011. I think most of us here, we started from there. You and Tamkeen programs give us NEBOSH in the first place. Then, of course, for me, I developed and took more and more certificates. Started as a safety officer in 2012, ended up completing 9-6 with Bechtel as a senior research specialist. So thank you also, and thanks to Tamkeen. We are all here because of Tamkeen, actually.
That's good. Thank you. That's great. Thank you. Okay, there are two paths if you want to specialize in things. You can take either NEBOSH route or IGC route. The NEBOSH route, you can. You can actually start with NEBOSH Safety Simplified. Safety Simplified. So this course, very basic course. It's only 3 days course. Then you can move to NEBOSH level 2, provided you don't have background in safety. Then you can go to NEBOSH Health and Safety, which is level 2, and then you can proceed with NEBOSH IGC if your English is good. Once you NEBOSH IGC, you need 5 years experience. Then you can take NEBOSH diploma, or you can take the IOSH path, which is IOSH Work and Safety, then followed by IOSH Managing Safely, and then IOSH level 3 certificate in health and safety. So you can take either this route or route. There's another route which is the American route, which is National Safety Council. I didn't put it in my presentation. This is another route, but mostly here in Bahrain, they go through the English route, which is either NEBOSH or IOSH. We received several questions regarding this, but this is the career path. If you want, there is no qualification. This is level 3 in NEBOSH IGC. There is no, this is level 6 diploma. At the moment, there is nothing here. NEBOSH is working into hopefully new program, and let us see. Otherwise, I'm Mashreq thinking also to develop a program like this, be certified from local MBQ. Okay. Now we hear a lot, and there's a lot of discussion about. Actually, by the way, this career path, this is requested by Mr. Yasser Ba'amar. That's why I put it in the slide. We hear a lot of NEBOSH changes and NEBOSH IGC syllabus, what's the difference, and we receive every day several calls. So we will talk about the difference. I'm just comparing the new syllabus with the old syllabus. With the number of hours, you can see the total hours in the new syllabus 65, while the old one is only 80. So is shorter. The self-study for the new IGC is only 22 hours, but for the old one, 65 hours. And remember the people like Ali, through the national one, which is more difficult than the IGC. The question paper is only one exam for the new syllabus. It's one exam, 2 hours, while the old syllabus, you have 2 exams, which is IGC 1 and IGC 2. The practical assessment, 3 hours, and then 4 hours you have to do it in your own time. So 7 to 9 hours, basically. And for the whole syllabus, you already know about it. It's 2 hours normally teaching, and then the rest 4 to 6 hours. So the total hours in the old syllabus is 139, while the new is only 98, which is less than 100. So it's shorter. That normally we run it in 10 days, which is a block course, which is evening 1.5 months. So it's shorter. The last one was 14 days. This has become now 12 days. Sorry, 10 days. The content, I'm not going to go through all the content let's cover. They are similar in nature, the content. Just to show you, the question paper cover only unit 1 to unit 4 only. Okay, so basically one exam and cover element 1 to element 4 only on the new syllabus. In the old syllabus, IGC 1 cover element 1 to element 5. Also in element 1, element 1.1, 1.2 and 3.4 is also assessed in the practical assessment. Now, if you consider the old paper GC2, is between element 1 to element 8, which is this GC2, the control BHSS, which means like element 6 you can call it here. But because of separate, community separate, so controlling workplace hazard is element 1 to element 8. So we have 5 elements there, plus 8, this is 13 elements for the whole syllabus. While the new syllabus is only 11, so 5 to 11 is practical assessment. There is no exam on this. You will not be asked to study these 4 exams. You only have 4 elements only for the exam. Element 1 to element 4. This is covered because this mostly is hazards and control. So it's covered under risk assessment. So unit DC2 is actually risk assessment. As I mentioned, the question paper for the new syllabus is similar to the old one. There's 20 mark questions, and then the rest is 8 marks, 10 questions. Questions are written in clear English, not like before. Can you remember before how the exam?
Tricky British way.
Yeah, what are the keywords? Can you remember?
Outline,
Outline, describe, and so on. Now, yeah, okay. Now for the new exam is different. What does this mean? What, why, why, when, and so on. These are the different. So there is nothing like outline, because somebody has to explain to you what does mean by outline. Now it's clear English. What, why, Okay, so for the new syllabus, it's much easier than the old syllabus. As I mentioned, the IGC assessment, practical assessment for 5 to 11 and 1.1, 1.2, 3.4. It's a general risk assessment. Minimum 10 hazards you have to specify in your risk assessment. 10 hazards, and you have to identify, prioritize three hazards, action, and justify. Okay, this will be the practical assessment. Because some people like you ask me, what is the risk assessment, what do you do? So 3 hazards, you have to cover them in more detail prior to this. This is the risk assessment form, not format, sorry for mistake here. Risk assessment form. So what is the hazard, who might be harmed? So I'm sure most of you safety officer and safety consultant or managers. So we already know about the risk assessment. So this is the risk assessment form. The grading is the same as before. There's no changes. Okay. So the pass mark is 45, and then 45 to 64, 45 to 64 pass, and then 65 credit, and then once you see the 75, you get distinction or distinction. So it's the same. There's no changes. I need to play this small clip.
So we've been through quite a journey over the last 2 years, looking at our general certificate qualifications and what we at NEBOSH can do to make it better for both our learners and employers worldwide. Employers globally recognise our qualifications and ask for them by name. So when we redevelop them, we need to maintain their integrity, their reliability, and we go to great lengths to ensure that we maintain the quality. We've been listening to our learners, their employers, and also our learning partners. And we look to them to help us understand two things. First, what it is about our general certificate qualifications that's really positive and needs to be kept, and also what needs to change. So our general certificates are seen as a deep and thorough test of knowledge and application. They provide learners with capability, credibility, confidence, and a route to career progression, and absolutely nothing has changed in that regard. In terms of what needs to change, top of the list from our consultation was making the general certificates more learner-friendly. So we're now using language that's much easier to understand. And with just one exam and practical assessment that can be undertaken in the candidate's own workplace, and that provides immediate benefit to their employer. So the syllabus has also changed. We've addressed the emerging topics which are really being impactful in the workplace at the moment. So yes, we've listened and we've responded. More than 250,000 people worldwide already hold a NEBOSH General Certificate. And thanks to our learners, their employers, our learning partners, we're absolutely confident that the best has just got even better.
Okay, there are some new projects, some new courses. Have anybody heard about the new courses?
It's environment and
Environment, yes.
Leadership,
Leadership,
Yes.
Still this become newer than these.
simplified.
Okay, yes. We have NEBOSH, Introduction to Incident Investigation. This is a joint course with Health and Safety Executive. What is Health and Safety Executive in UK? What is it? What is Health and Safety Executive?
Regulatory body.
Regulatory body. Okay, in UK, similar to the
Ministry.
Ministry of Labour Safety Section. Okay, so because they have experience in accident incident investigations, they joined force NEBOSH and HSC and introduced this qualification. It's only a one-day course. It's only a one-day course. The exam is multiple choice. Sorry, the exam is practical assessment. There's no exam, only practical assessment. And at the moment, there is no entry requirement, so anybody can take this course. This program at the moment is in English, but in the future will be different languages. Yeah, I just play this video also, talking about this. Sorry, I'm taking out some. Just talking about it.
The next qualification that we have is a qualification with the Health and Safety Executive, and it is focused specifically on undertaking incident investigations. Now, this is aimed at general managers, supervisors, and people who undertake sort of routine investigations within their organisation. One-day course, absolutely focused on making them a better investigator and getting better investigations at the end of it. So what I would say to anybody, if they're interested in this course, is to contact NEBOSH, come and talk to us about it. We'll be delighted to send you information and to get you involved in that process.
A small video clip just to certain settings that we're talking about it. Safety Simplified. This is also a new course, a 3 days course. This is a simple, if you want to start, you start with this course. It's similar in nature to Irish Work and Safety, but this is a 3 days course. The exam is a multiple choice exam plus practical risk assessment. Using latest technology in this training, we'll talk about latest technology. At the moment it's in English, it's available for anybody. So anybody who wants to specialize in health and safety, or just to get a knowledge of health and safety, you can take this course. Again, I'm sorry I'm playing so many video clips. This is basically the last video clip, so there are no more. Okay, learning partners. I'm sure you hear about learning partners, status, and so on, correct? From the groups. Can anybody remember the status, different learning partners? Anybody here? Anybody? No? Nobody? You hear about goals, wrongs, yeah? We'll talk about them now. There are learning partner excellence principles. There are 6 principles which every institute has to meet. So if you meet this principle, you get accreditation. If you lose one of these principles, you lose your accreditation. The first one is all learners should understand what is expected from them and what is expected from the institute. So basically anybody coming and taking NEBOSH qualification, he should know what is his responsibility and what is the institute's responsibility. This is the first principle. So all the terms and conditions should be well known in advance to the learner, to the trainees or student or learner as we call them. NEBOSH coding learning. This is the first principle. If you don't satisfy this, then you lose your accreditation. The second thing is you have a proper learning environment, that's with classroom, equipped classroom, facilities, and so on, with all the resources. The third is the materials are updated, not like you give them a book which is 5 years old. You know, the syllabus has changed and you are still giving them the old materials. So you have to meet this and make sure that the materials are relevant, because the changes in syllabus affect the exam, you know, because the exam comes according to syllabus. If you give the learners old materials, and they will fail at the end because they are not giving them the proper material, the right material, and the basic materials. The fourth principle, which is tutors. The tutors that should be qualified, are experienced, you know, they have the necessary knowledge and experience to deliver the course successfully. And the fifth one is to give feedback to the learner during the course, how well they progress in the course. It is very important, because if you don't know how well you are progressing, this will affect you at the end. So there is a continuous feedback between the tutors, the training provider, and also the learners, so they know how to improve and give support accordingly. So there should be a support giving during the course. You don't wait until the end and then people fail. You need to give them support during their study. And also, number 6 is there is a review after the course, and before the learners go to the exams, they are supported. So there should be some kind of feedback given regarding their, their progress. These are the 6 principles which every institute they have to meet, otherwise they will not be able to get the accreditation, or they will lose their accreditation. Now, how can you differentiate between the 3? The bronze has to meet these 6 principles. Silver means not just meet them, you have to exceed. Okay, just giving, there's a different here in support. They are giving support, but they are not giving this one. Here, if you are silver, you have to give more support. If you are gold, greatly exceed. Greatly exceed, that means maximum. Okay, basically every candidate who comes with the gold partner, he should be giving the support at the end to pass. If he doesn't pass the first time, he will be giving extra support to pass the second time. This means gold. And we are proud to say that Mashreq is the only gold partner here in Bahrain, and there are only 2 gold partners in the Gulf. There is one, I think, Abu Dhabi, not sure, and in Bahrain we are the So this is the logo. So when you look, mandatory, they have to provide each learning partner, they have to put their logo, their gold, silver. Now, one of the new things now regarding NEBOSH is the use of latest technology in training. Can anybody know what's meant by latest technology?
They are using VR, I guess.
Okay. VR. Okay. What is VR?
Virtual reality.
Virtual reality and AR. Okay. So, use of augmented reality. Do you know what's meant by augmented reality? What is augmented reality?
Make it bigger. That's what
Anybody else?
But this is other than the virtual reality.
Okay. Similar, but
The concept.
okay. You said virtual reality, what is it?
Virtual. The one which you use.
Okay, this one, and you stimulate an environment which is not actual, correct?
Yes.
Not actual. Augmented reality is basically mixing the 2. There is actual, like here, I can take picture for you all, okay, and mix it with virtual reality. We call it augmented reality. So you can simulate whatever you like with an environment. An environment, you can simulate extra things into it. Now this is the future now. This is the trend, the training. So if you take NEBOSH Safety Simplified, you will see we are using this in training. This is good also if you, for example, if you do live risk assessment. For example, if you want to do welding inside a confined space. If you are going to simulate different, for example, if you have oxygen this much, or if you have, different gases. If you are going to experiment this, it's real, it would be to explosion and so on. But you can simulate different using the virtual reality. Okay, you can simulate anything you want. Okay, because at the end it's only a simulation. Okay, it's different than the actual things. What I want you to do is to download NEBOSH AR application in your mobile. Yes. Start downloading it now, because later on we'll do exercise. Okay? NEBOSH, just go to, if you have iPhone, just NEBOSH AR and you can download it.
Android?
NEBOSH AR application.
NEBOSH AR.
NEBOSH AR. Okay, I will not talk too much about the AR and so on, so you will practice it yourself. Different between AR and VR. AR, as we said, is a mixed environment, and so you can simulate environment with the actual environment, and AR, which is simulating an environment according to what. This is Mark, the creator of Facebook, who's saying a statement about this AR and VR. Okay, this is in the statement. I don't want to read it. So what NEBOSH are aiming now is, this is what they are doing now, is practical risk assessment, and they are using theory training and PowerPoint presentation and so on. They are using now the new technology. This is what they are hitting and simulating different environment and so on. This is what they are aiming for. So all the training, whether NEBOSH IGC, NEBOSH diploma and so on, future, still they haven't finished it, they are starting this one. They will be integrated with this new technology. So to make it more fun to the learners, to the audience. So what else also they are doing? They are going to do on screen marking and assessment in multiple languages. Mark instantly. So you take the exam online, and you will get your result directly. You don't have to wait six weeks to get the results, and then wait another, I don't know how many, 4 or 5 weeks to get the certificate.
Sometimes duration is take longer.
So here, from your question, okay, it's really long. It takes long time.
So does this mean that it will be mostly multiple choice questions?
No, even more.
Mark.
Okay. It might be, the multiple choice definitely is straight away mark. The written one, I don't know how they are going to make it, but it will be in different languages. But definitely it's going to be less time.
Maybe they use some sort of AI to evaluate whatever you are doing.
You see, they have some kind of software to read whatever you write, and it will, I don't know, I mean, you have to ask this one to NEBOSH. I wish I asked them this question. Okay, but how they are going to do it, I don't know. They are even going to do moderation online, and of course the use of technology in training. Yeah, okay, what I want you to do is will distribute. This one can't distribute. This one. Okay. If you have download the NEBOSH IR, I just want you to practice this one. Okay, I want you to practice. Open your camera, okay? Open your camera and practice the AR. And you will see NEBOSH Lego also. So you can press NEBOSH Lego and you will see different hazards. And if you press each hazard, it will show you the type of hazard. Everybody good? So press NEBOSH Lego and see the different press NEBOSH Logo and you will see the hazards, and you press the hazard, it will show the type of hazard.
Seni de markası var.
هاي الصور ابو علي من ضمن الكورس والله.
كم باقي لي انا خلص.
ما انا عندك بعد 3 دقائق. لا اتس اوكي. صور هاي.
You can see the different ones. You press the NEBOSH Logo, you will see the different hazards. Just click the hazard and you will see.
نختم مني علشان
Okay, you can play later on. You can keep the paper with you and play. No problem. Okay? Okay.
Okay, gentlemen, let's
My
continue.
presentation. See the changes and the way NEBOSH is going. The new products, the use of technology in training. They are also reviewing the NEBOSH diploma, also syllabus. So hopefully it will be easier. And that's all. And if you have any questions, please.
We can keep the question after the Mr. Ala session. Thank you.